Okay, Miggy, your love for music. I mean, it's such a fantastic story about how you learn about music and exactly who inspired you.
Yeah, I mean, the person who inspired me, one of the most important persons in my life, my mom. She always had a dream that it was being a singer, and she had an amazing love for and passion for music. And at the time that I got the opportunity to help her and kind of like be the first kind of contributor to for her to kind of like realize her dream other than being a doctor and serve for people. My mom always have that passion for music, and I just want to do it and make it happen for her before she passed. We didn't know it was going to happen so soon on her life, but I'm so happy and grateful that I had the opportunity to have this production now in my hands, where I can actually like listen to my mom and listen to her voice every time that I want, and that's kind of like our connections right now that I have with her. So, with that being said, my sister started working with music, started studying music when she was in school, and now we actually run our own kind of music label in Venezuela, trying to promote. Musicians in Venezuela and trying to give it an opportunity to follow Venezuelans to kind of like reach their dreams and the same way that I did and make it to the big leagues and play and have a wonderful career here in the big leagues. I want for them to do the same thing.
Miggy, how important is it to, in a ball club, things that right now is like dismissed, like chemistry, camaraderie, a good culture? How important are those things to people in baseball?
Yeah, it's really important. I feel like we spend more time here than we spend at home. Spend at home throughout the whole year. I've been thinking about like our run last year to go to the World Series and winning the World Series. It was pretty close to 8 months together. We came to spring training early in February, and we didn't end up playing until November 1st. So you're gonna be here with your teammates and this family that you create for a long time. And I feel like this chemistry that you build in the clubhouse, and not just on the field to win baseball games, but to get along in the clubhouse and to kind of like make everybody feel comfortable around the personnel. I think is one of the most important things about having an organization that wants to win and wants to do everything together. Because at the end of the day, everybody have their own kind of life, and when we go away from here, we're trying to enjoy our families and enjoy our life. But at the end of the day, we have to feel comfortable coming into the ballpark every single day. And we all know we have a lot of players with track records and players who've been in the league for a long time, but we also have a lot of rookies receiving a first opportunity, and we want them to feel the experience of like, hey, I play for a team that it wasn't just good on the field and out there when we put the uniform on, but in the clubhouse we had a really good time too, and we kind of enjoy each other every single day.
You talk about leadership. Why the toasts? Why the shots? How important is that to you guys, knowing that celebrating small things becomes bigger?
Yeah, because I mean, in a long season, it's really hard to kind of stay focused on the everyday kind of routines and what you want to accomplish for the day. Obviously, all you want to do is win the game, right? But at the end of the day, sometimes we take it for granted when we win some games in the middle of the year, in the middle of July, when you feel like I mean we still have like 100 games left. I think it's important to celebrate those little victories, so it keep you motivated to kind of like do something every single day, and kind of to joy and to enjoy your teammates and kind of like celebrate them for the way that they play that series. There's always something important happening in that game that kind of is gonna take you to where you want to go. And that's why in this sport specifically, it's not just about the 9 guys that are playing. We need a lot of bodies, a lot of pitchers, a lot of position players, and a lot of people in the coaching staff, front office, that's going to be part of a winning team. And I never take that for granted, and that's why for me it's important to kind of celebrate the little things, and that's why we're doing it after winning every series.
Where did the idea come from?
In 2023, when I got here, I feel like the Dodgers organization is being like so successful the last decade and a half or so. The kind of like games during the regular season didn't kind of mean that much to the organization and to the team, knowing that you're getting used to like winning a lot of games in the regular season, and sometimes it's hard, it's hard, and I mean people don't realize how hard it is to win 100 games, and especially right now this season for us is being a little bit different in terms of that, but I feel like we keep fighting and we keep pushing each other to kind of like have those little celebrations, and that's how we came up with it, kind of like if we win a series, we're not gonna do it every single win because we have to kind of accomplish something during the series, and that kind of keep us pushing to like winning every series, so we can have that moment together, kind of celebrate our teammates, and someone is always gonna have the voice to kind of express something to the team, and I think that's how it came up with a couple veteran players in the clubhouse, the core of our group, like we all know Kirsch, Mookie. Freddie Freeman, Shohei, and those guys are the core of this organization, and they were on board with it. And I mean, we've been enjoying it and taking the shot, taking a picture, and at the end of the year, we kind of put the collage together, and we see how great the year was.
Tell me about your first glove back in Venezuela. Where did it come from? Who got it for you? What did it feel like?
Yeah, it was for a Christmas present, and I remember it wasn't just a glove. It was like a package. A little bat, a glove, and a ball that it came on the package. I was like 3 years old, and I remember that little gift. I started playing baseball ever since. My family, I grew up in a baseball family where my aunt, my uncle, my grandfather, my father, everybody kind of like took me to the baseball field, and I remember that little Tamanaco glove that is a pretty popular brand in Venezuela for baseball when you're like starting to play. That little glove I will remember forever, and that's how I started playing baseball in the living room in my house.
Enséñame tu guante entonces, ¿cómo lo eliges? ¿Y qué consejo le darías a los niños que tratan de escoger el mejor guante para ellos, ya sea infield o outfield?
Sí, bueno, yo soy infield, yo no he jugado mucho outfield en mi carrera, una que otros innings allá atrás, pero de verdad que lo que yo siempre quiero en un guante es que sea flojo para que sea fácil de manejar. Yo creo que en el infield hace falta mucho tener la capacidad de fildear con una sola mano. Para fildear con una sola mano tú tienes que confiar de que ese guante no va a botar la bola, ¿no? Creo que una de las cosas para mí que son importantes es que la calidad del guante no sea tan rígida, y yo creo que para eso el color del guante tiene que ser del color natural del cuero, ¿no? Que es este color como tan, que se llama. Por eso es que casi todos mis guantes que ustedes van a ver, lo van a ver con el color tan aquí al frente, y eso lo hace que sea un poco más suave para poder yo usar mi mano enguantada nada más sin tener que usar la otra. Aunque yo soy un infield que es reconocido por sus manos y eso, necesito también que mi guante sea una extensión de mi mano, y creo que para eso es que lo utilizo de esa manera. Más allá de eso, yo creo que los colores y esas cosas siempre significan algo para nosotros, ¿no? Yo creo que en este color represento mi bandera, el amarillo, azul y rojo de Venezuela. Por eso lo elegí así. Siempre llevo así como me apodan, Miguel Rojas. El número 11 para mí es un número muy importante, aunque ya no lo uso en mi camiseta, pero el número 11 para mí siempre va a significar familia, porque desde que empecé a jugar béisbol me recuerdo que ese era mi número desde niño, y creo que siempre lo voy a llevar así no sea el número que lleve en mi camiseta. Y por eso es que, bueno, el guante que yo utilizo trato de cuidarlo mucho, porque es lo que prácticamente me ha dado el dinero en este negocio.
And the last thing is message to the young kids that are being told that they don't play one position, that they don't have a position, and how do you inspire them to say, hey, you need to play multiple positions because it's important for you to progress in baseball, especially nowadays?
Yeah, I mean, there's always a say or a thing that people say that if you don't hit, you're not gonna play, right? Mm-hmm. And I feel for me it's a complete opposite. I mean, you can have a great bat, but if they don't have a position to play you on the field, it's gonna be hard for you to be playing, because think about designated hitter is just one per team. infielders and outfielders, you got more chances to be out there and contribute to your team. And baseball is not a game where you can, with just offense, you're just gonna be playing. I feel like it's so important for you guys to kind of like take pride on defense and being able to play a position where you can actually be really good. And then my advice here will be like trying to find a premium position that you can play. Premium position meaning shortstop, center field, and then if you can play those positions, it's gonna be easier for you to translate those abilities to third base, second base, left field, right field, and I think you're gonna have a better chance to kind of like move on in the game of baseball, even though you kind of like needs to work on hitting. That's what happened to me. I feel like I was always a good fielder. My bat needed to work and needed to kind of like develop a little bit, and until I developed, I play a really good defense, and that's why I got the career that I got. And I feel like that's my biggest advice to those kids out there that are kind of like focusing on just one area of the game. Don't forget about your defense. It's going to take you a long way because the manager, especially the manager, needs someone over there on the field that he can trust. And if you can be trust on defense, it's going to be really hard for you to play.
Dale, man. Muchas gracias, hermano. Muchísimas
Anytime.
gracias.
Gracias.
Bendiciones. Thank you.